It's crazy. The more I've been, the less I've been able to talk about finances and personal finance, the more I've been in the gym, meaning this little workout area in the basement. And since last year, really just trying to focus on health, but really just strength training as a whole. And I can tell y'all, it's been pretty awesome. Just hit 355 today, and for to do that, I mean, it's just crazy because I think I weigh about 185, but just been working hard at it. And you kind of take these lessons about investing and money, right? Like you just start with where you are, and I know I'm pretty close to the screen, sorry. Start with where you are in life, and then just continue to try to push forward. Like, don't worry about daily gains or whatever the case is, like think about that long term, pulling off a 45 plate with one hand, just think about the long term. Don't get so bogged down with what's happening right now. Cannot make light of what's going on right now, but in your own life, your own finances or whatever, but take those baby steps, right? Take those baby steps, whether it's investing, getting out of debt, trying your best to, save for a down payment on a car or a home. A lot of these things matter. What you're doing is about taking the small steps to get you where you want to get to. And I think that's what fitness has taught me about money, and money has taught me about fitness. You're always looking to just take those, incremental steps forward to achieve what you want to achieve. And it's not where I want to be. I come from back an Ethiopian, my family's from Ethiopia, Eritrea, and we're not known for powerlifting, if you will. But that's not to say that we can't do these things, right? You kind of, go against the mold. Don't let anything hold you back, right? Yes, it's going to be tough. Like lifting is tough, focusing, getting time. I mean, I got 4 kids. And really, since I got married, my life has been amazing. And things have just kind of stepped in the way. But now that my kids are older, I've gotten a lot more time. My wife has gotten a lot more time to exercise and get fit. So this has really been an incredible journey this last year and a half or so. I want to say since like July 2023, where I'm trying to get back in the gym, trying to get back to being, fit. And obviously that has had an impact on what I've been able to post here. But I just bring this video, I wanted to make this and just kind of share with you all the importance of lifting, the importance of exercising, strength training, and then how it's very much related to fitness. And I think one of my favorite financial personalities, Clark Howard, talked about how people who are physically fit are typically doing, okay, decent financially. And I couldn't agree more, because, you're developing habits, you're developing the skill set to stay focused and determined and to be disciplined in everything that you're doing. When you're consistently going to the gym, or you're consistently budgeting, or you're consistently increasing the amount of money that you put into your 401k, your IRA, your 403b, your HSA, all these different accounts. And for someone like me who didn't have that background education, of finance, right? My mom worked 2 jobs. I grew up in a single parent household around the age of 8, 9, 10, and really like 4th grade, and really kind of had to figure things out on my own. And I love my dad. My dad is there for us as much as he could. It just didn't, things, unfortunately took a wrong turn for their marriage. But I say these things because if someone like me who didn't have that background can somehow get on the track to become financially well off, become financially free, before 50, if you will, right? Where I'll have the options. My wife and I will have the options, the resources.
Exercise ring closed.
Okay, thank you, Siri. Well, I have the options we have the options to retire from work if we wanted to, maybe even before, because of the decisions we made, right? And it's not going to mean, that doesn't mean that problems won't show their way to you. Problems won't come up. Challenges and obstacles won't come to surface. They will. I could get sick tomorrow, right? But by exercising, by saving money, I reduce the challenges and, you know, the severity of some of these things that may bring, right? If I didn't have life insurance, if I didn't start saving early enough, the money that, you know, we could depend on, the savings account that we could depend on, all of these things matter. And, you know, I'm just saying that because if someone like me can figure this out, you know, yes, you know, I went to college or whatever, currently an engineer, but that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you're working hard, you know, you're keeping up with your bills, you're making enough income to have some left over to be able to save and invest. That's where you want to get to, right? My mom worked 2 jobs. I saw her struggle. And she's now on that other side of the hill where she's not struggling so much anymore. She can rely on just one job. And so there are ways to improve yourself, if you will. And I've seen it with a mom, with a parent who came from another country and English is her second language, and all the things that she accomplished. So, you know, this message really is just for people to understand we can do this, you can do this, regardless of skin color, gender, wherever you come from. The opportunities, especially in the United States of America, are incredible. And you got to really just put your head down, stay disciplined, focus on what you're doing, and try your best to not fall into a victim mentality, if you will. Yes, there are systemic issues that exist, but we all have pretty much the same opportunities to become successful. And if not us, then at least we can impart the right tools and advice to our children, which is what my mom did, right? She didn't have the same access. She didn't have the same opportunities growing up from the grade level, right? From elementary school. She started elementary school in Ethiopia and started here really in high school, and was challenged by other students calling her names, derogatory names about her skin color and all these other things, and ended up having to drop out of college because of me, having me as a child at the age of 21 or so, and really, but turned so much around and stayed focused and was so driven, so hardworking, that I look to her as an example of taking a situation where you may not have all the cards stacked up for you, instead against you, and really turning things around. So it's not easy. Anytime you see any financial product or financial investment or opportunity that's going to turn your life around in a day, I would run away from it and just focus on that long-term baby steps of incremental gains, incremental success, improvements that's going to get you to where you want to be in 20 years and 30 years and 40 years, and just enjoy the process. This right here, hitting 355, has been a process that I've been thoroughly enjoying. But my goal was 385 by the end of 2024. That's not going to happen. I'm okay with that. 355, maybe 365 by the end of December. We'll see. Will hopefully get me close to that goal. But my ultimate goal, that long-term goal, is to be able to hit 405. Don't ask me why, because I don't see a lot of Ethiopian and Eritrean brothers and sisters doing that. And so I want to be one of those, you know, and I want to defy the odds of my genes, my genetics, to be able to do something like that. So same thing with finances. I want to change the narrative. I want to change what the story is around my family, my generation, to be an example to those who can change their lives too. So I'll see you all at 365, maybe 385, maybe 405. Hey, and if you like me recording here in the basement, talking about money, talking about finances, talking about life, you know, let me know in the comments section below. Just y'all happy to work out and talk money as I try to get to those different goals and milestones that I'm trying to achieve to get to 405. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace.